Hey there, I'm David.
And I'm Angelique.
And we are
Adventures on Deck.
And today, Norwegian Cruise Line is changing the game. But is it a good thing or a bad thing?
Let's discuss.
Okay, guys, so no playing around. We're going to get right into it. This is extremely huge news. So for years, the main dining room situation has been the same on pretty much every cruise ship out there. The main dining room, for those of you who haven't gone on a cruise ship yet, the main dining room menu changes every single night. And so there's rotations on how that changes. I guess there's 14-day rotations. There's different kinds of rotations that are out there, I guess. But either way, if you're on your cruise, the menu at your main dining room will not be the same every single night. So we've been on 5-day cruises. We've been on 7-day cruises. We've got an 8-day coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And so again, the menu changes every single night, which people love. People love going in and checking out to see what the menu is for this particular day.
Yeah.
You know you're going to get some great options, and it's going to change throughout your trip. Norwegian's changing that in a really big way.
Yeah. So Norwegian Cruise Line just had a press release that came out today talking about how they've been innovators and they've changed the game in multiple ways throughout the lifetime of cruising.
Sure.
And they're doing it again.
Yeah. So we're going to get into that right now. But if you like this video, make sure that you guys leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a whole lot, and it keeps us going, getting out the news to you guys and talking about all types of things cruising, which we love to do. So anyway, without
Pretty
further...
much why we're here.
Yeah, because we bugged our friends with talking about cruising all the time. So we were like, let's just make a channel about it. Why not?
Yeah. Like, go talk to strangers.
That's seriously the reason why we're here. But anyway, so please help us out with that. But anyway, so let's get into what the news actually is. This menu on the Norwegian Prima, which we are actually booked on. We're booked on the Norwegian Prima for February of 2024. The Prima is a brand new ship. It is not even finished being built yet.
Yeah.
It's coming out later this year. And so Norwegian has announced that starting on the Prima, that they will no longer have menu rotations in the main dining room. So your menu will not change from day to day. You'll have the same exact menu every day.
Every time. And gut reaction, I'm not a fan. I enjoy having that variety. I enjoy, getting to see different menu items, things that I wouldn't have thought to order. I just like the newness of it. So I'm really curious how versatile, how much variety they're going to have in their standalone repeating menu.
Right. So this is not just applying to the Prima, first of all, but yeah, so we'll talk more about what other ships are affected by this here in a second. But yeah, so that was my gut reaction as well, was, I don't want to have the same menu every day. I like having a different menu. I like going in there and checking the app and seeing what options are available tonight and what's going on tomorrow, and then picking out which menu I like the least, and that being our specialty dining day. Like, I like having that option. What I will say though is this really depends. So gut reaction to me is I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I'm scared.
But here's where it could work, and I don't know because they haven't released what the menu is going to be. So we don't know how much variety is in this menu.
Right.
It's possible that this could be a massive menu with a ton of options.
Cheesecake Factory menu.
Right. We don't know. I highly doubt it'll be that big, but we don't know. We don't know what this menu is really going to look like. With that said, if the menu has a ton of variety, it doesn't need to change every day because there's more than enough options there. So we still have to hold back some judgment of how good or bad this could be until we see how vast this menu actually is. And I haven't seen a lot of discussion about that quite yet, but I think that that's a really important part. I know people are going crazy about this option and most people are completely against it. But again, my gut reaction and hers as well was the same thing, but we don't know what the menu's going to be yet.
Right. So they did go over some details. So you've got on the main menu, the main dining room menu, they will have a build your own pasta dish feature where you can pick your own pasta, your own sauce, and your own topping. And that they promised at least over 24 combinations.
Right.
And again, just looking at that, I know that for Carnival, because that's where we've cruised so far, they have this as an included option for like the Italian restaurant during the sea days and things. So we'll see what it looks like.
Right.
And I'm being cautiously optimistic. Like I would like to see this work out in a positive way.
Sure.
But I'm just, is this just a push to get people to the specialty restaurants?
Exactly. And that's my concern is, are you going to limit these options and make it to where people are going to want more of a variety to the point where they start to try to go to specialty dining restaurants more often? And if that's the case, you're just jacking up the price of your cruise because you can't get the food options that you would expect in the main dining room. And so now you need to have specialty dining restaurants in order to get a variety of food while you're on a cruise ship. So that's an issue that I had as well. So again, it doesn't look like it's the greatest thing in the world at this point, but again, we do have to wait and see. Luckily for us, we're not on the inaugural sailings. So if it doesn't work out well, we'll see what it looks like here later on this year. If there's a huge pushback and it's really bad, they'll have to change it, right? Like they're not going to have unhappy customers. So we'll see how well it works.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they've got to service their customers in a good way. And if they don't, then people aren't going to want to sell there. So they're going to have to make sure that it's something that customers are actually okay with. So we'll see what it looks like. If it's something that's that bad and they're not changing it, then we may be looking at switching our cruise in February of 2024 to something else. We'll see. I don't expect that to be the case. I think it'll end up being okay, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
So again, we talked about it rolling out to other cruise ships. This is not just a Norwegian Prima thing. They've talked about this is going to start with the Prima later on this year. I think it's sailing in August or September of this year is when that ship is scheduled to start sailings. But over the course of all of next year, they are going to roll out this new menu to all of their ships.
Yep.
So will not be just stuck with the Prima. And if this works, you never know. Other cruise lines could try it or something. It could be a bigger thing. Yeah, who knows? But we do know for sure, at least of right now, it is scheduled to start on the Prima and scheduled to roll out on all Norwegian ships by the end of next year.
So it's just something to keep an eye out for. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? Those of you who have cruised, what do you think? What's your reaction as well? Is this something that you think was needed? Is this something that, you've had issues before getting different things that are offered in the main dining room? Let us know.
Yeah, and one other thing before we get... So yeah, leave that in the comments. Let us know about that. The other thing that they mentioned, though, was being able to order a specialty dining dish at the main dining room.
Right.
Now, they haven't talked about if that's an upcharge or if that's included. I think that could be a really good option if it's included,
right,
where maybe you can get a specialty dining plate in the main dining room.
Yeah.
But then doing that for free doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. So I don't know what that looks like. So again, They did say that could be an option as well. So we'll have to look and see what that's like. So again, we have some information here. And I think a lot of people are taking a knee-jerk reaction and saying that this is a horrible idea. Again, I would tend to be in that group as well. But I don't think that we definitely don't have all of the information yet.
Right.
And so I think we should kind of take a pause and just wait a little bit to see what this really looks like once they roll out the full plan and we have the full menu and you can see what's going to be on it. So we'll wait and see.
That's fair. I think that's
sounds
fair.
like it's probably not a great thing.
Yeah.
But until we see the rest of the information that's going to come out, we don't know for sure. So we'll wait and see what happens there.
All right. But I think that's going to be it for us today.
Yep.
As always, we'll keep you informed, let you know anytime it's something of a newsworthy nature pops up, because
Absolutely.
This is what we love.
Yeah.
So please, again, I know he said it earlier, like, subscribe, share this. Even if you're just
tell a friend
thinking about cruising, or someone who has gone on a cruise, send this over, see what they say.
Absolutely. Our goal, we would love to get to 1,000 subscribers. You need to be able to do that or to be at 1,000 subscribers before you can go live from a mobile device. And so we would love to be able to stream like a sail away party, or especially on the Carnival Jubilee. We are going to be on the first sailing of the Jubilee. We would love to be able to stream live from there. Yes. As of right now, we wouldn't be able to do so. We only have, I think it's 154 subscribers last I checked.
And we love you all.
We do. Thank you guys so much. All 154 of you. Thank you guys so much for that. But we need more. So if you already are subscribed, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. If you're not yet, why not? Why not? Subscribe, help us out. It goes a great deal. And if you are subscribed also, tell a friend. Send a link to someone. Let's get some more subscribers. Let's get this thing up to over 1,000. And yeah, then we can go live and do some cool things. So
have chat nights.
Absolutely. So anyway, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. See you guys next time.
See you around.
Bye.